Asante sana, Chair, our Cabinet Secretary, Amigos Okamba, my colleague PS Patrice Inyangala, the Chair of our Council, the CEO, our representative for this CEO Teacher Service Commission, Antonina. Good morning. Before I make some remarks and invite the Cabinet Secretary, I would wish to invite my colleague, Dr. Beatrice Nyangala, to make some remarks. Karibu, Beatrice.
Our Cabinet Secretary for Education, Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba, my colleague PS, Dr. Belio Kipsang, the Chairperson of the Kenya National Examination Council, Professor Julius Nyabudi, the Chairperson of the Teacher Service Commission, Dr. Jamlek Muturi, the CEO of KNEC, Dr. David Jangere, KNEC Council members, senior officers from KNEC, the Ministry, and the Teacher Service Commission, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my pleasure to reflect on the significance of this moment, and I invite all of us not just to think about the results, but to think about the skills that collectively our lecturers, our teachers and mentors have helped to mold our students. The communication, the collaboration, critical thinking and creativity, because these are the skills that are going to define who they become in life. And most importantly, it is our responsibility to think about the hidden curriculum, that which is not examined. How are we, as members of the public, affecting our students to mold their character? That said, I'm very excited to welcome the candidates who have managed to sit for these exams to the next level of education, whether they choose to go to the colleges, to the TVETs, or the universities. We are ready and prepared to help them realize their full potential so that they can make a great contribution in shaping our country. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, PS. Once again, I would want to take this opportunity to thank all of us, thank God for the successful completion of last year's KCSE examinations administration cycle, as our Cabinet Secretary today releases these results this time in January 2025. I would want to also thank all of us and the patience that we have had in ensuring that our children receive that which they labored for the last 4 years. And again, the calendar of education that has just ended has been quite successful, as the ministry was able to go and deliver upon a number of targets that we set out for ourselves. Notwithstanding that, yes, there were some challenges that we also had to surmount. And some of the deliverables that we were able to deliver on in this particular year were among them the construction of the junior school classrooms. And at this juncture, I want to thank our heads of institution, our head teachers in our junior school, for ensuring that the resources that we placed on them, they were able to optimize on it, and that we were able to therefore achieve our objective of ensuring that our children had classrooms. Again, we would want to also mention that we were able to distribute the necessary books, revamping our ICT infrastructure, engaging with our teachers' colleges to ensure that they also have the necessary facilities as they train our future teachers, among a few others. And with regard to the examination and assessment, I would want to mention, as we mentioned last year, that we were able to successfully phase out the KCPE that we did as the last one last year, as we embark ourselves in preparing for the next stage of assessment, which will be Kenya Junior School Assessment. I would also want to affirm that the State Department for Basic Education is committed to delivering in line with global and national goals, that which we have been set out to do. To this end, I will affirm that we have developed the necessary policies, regulations that will guide us into the future as we implement the competence-based education, looking forward to our first cohort joining senior school next year. And also to affirm that now 3 of the levels have attained the full cycles. The PP1, that is the ECD, have already achieved the full cycle in PP1 and PP2. Our primary schools have achieved the full cycle from grade 1 to grade 6. The junior school has now also achieved the full cycle of grade 7, 8, and 9. And therefore, we look forward to the critical step of going to the junior school, to the senior school next year. And with the guidance of the Cabinet Secretary, we shall be ensuring that we put in place all the necessary guidelines and anything that will be needed to ensure the success of moving forward to the next level. And with regard to the KCSE examination, as already mentioned by the CEO and the Chair, we thank all the stakeholders that were able to work with us in ensuring that the exam was successfully implemented. Finally, we would wish to implore on our teachers, our parents and guardians to continue being good role models of the future generation that they are entrusted to take care of. Because as it is said, children learn what they live, and also children live what they learn. Please, as adults, as parents, as teachers, as leaders, let's ensure that we are better role models to our young ones as we go into the future. The youth are a reflection of the society that we live in. We must all therefore put concerted efforts in instilling good morals and discipline in our learners, in our children, to ensure that we have a better future as a country. Ladies and gentlemen, without taking my time, I know Kenyans are waiting anxiously for these results. It is my humble duty to now invite the Cabinet Secretary to make his remarks and thereafter release the results for the 2024 cohort of KCSE. Karibu sir.
Thank you. Thank you, PS. Please.